super exciting. I am going to be getting ready for the 1989 World Tour Taylor Swift show this evening. I went to the Sprint Center, the 21st date on Monday. So if you guys went, comment down below and let me know because that would be really cool. But I am going to go ahead and begin the tutorial, and I already did my foundation and concealer and brows. So we're going to jump right into eyes, and I'm using this Tarte palette, this like little blending shade. Like I'm just using it as like a transition shade basically. So I'm just going to blend that all through my crease and kind of keep adding until I get the desired color, just to help make blending a little bit easier later on. And then I'm going to go in the ever popular Lorac Pro Palette, and I'm going to take the color Taupe and my Real Techniques brush. This brush is perfect for this kind of eye look, just really helps me gradually add that color. And the eye look I'm doing today, I'm basically just adding the pigment on the outer part of my eye and the inner part, leaving the center as bare as I can possibly like let it be, hopefully, you know, without blending over it, of course. And this just allows, like, it kind of just creates the illusion that your eyes are a little bit bigger, which I really like. So yeah, and I'm just going to blend whatever's left on the brush after putting that on the outer and inner corners, just over the crease a little bit, and then of course going in and blending away so there's no harsh lines. And then going right back in with the Lorac Pro Palette, I'm using the color Sable, and I'm basically going to be doing the same technique with each shadow that I used from the palette. So just pressing it onto the outer and the inner corners, and then whatever's left on the brush, just running that across the crease, and then using my fluffy Sigma brush to blend everything together just a little bit so that way there's no harsh lines. So the last dark color is Espresso from the palette, and again doing the exact same thing, just adding it to the outer and the inner corners and then blending a little bit. Definitely take your time with this and make sure everything is nice and blended. You can always add more rather than take away after you've already added so many different layers of shadow. So yeah, just take your time and blend. And then again, going in with Sable once more for the lower lash line. I'm kind of doing the same technique where I'm just going to apply Sable to the outer portion and the very inner part, like close to my tear duct. And then I'm gonna try and leave the center bare so that way I can add a nice white shadow to the bottom. And then taking the white from the palette, like I said, I'm going to add that to the center of my lower lash line and just kind of blend it out with my finger lightly. And then I'm also going to take the same shade and add that to the center of my lid above. And then it doesn't really matter if it looks a little rough at first. I'm just adding that pigment, and then I'm going to take my fluffy Sigma brush and just blend all over. That way everything is just smooth together. So I actually tried to use my liquid liner, but that failed, so I actually went in with shadow, which I've actually been loving doing lately, and I just realized how many times I just said actually. So anyways, I was using liner basically, or I was using eyeshadow as liner for Pete's sake. And then I am going to take an Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil and tight line with that. And then off camera, I just applied some mascara and some Kardashian lashes because those are my favorite for dramatic looks like this. And right now I'm just going to bronze my face up a little bit. I've also been super into contouring my nose, like, and looking at it on camera, they're actually, I don't know, I see a difference. It looks pretty nice, I think. And then I'm going to go in with a small stippling brush and the Taupe blush from NYX, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones just a little bit more, and then of course blend it out so it's nice and smooth. Alright, so as we all know, Kylie Jenner released her app, and I watched one of her makeup tutorials, and I think her artist put on a like corally, like peachy blush first. That's what I'm doing here, and I just used Luminoso from Milani, and I guess it's supposed to help kind of enhance the blush that you put on top of it, and I found it to be true, so my blush has been looking really good, so shout out to Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. So I used Luminoso first, and then here I am applying the Tarte 12-Hour Exposed Blush. And now for one of my favorite parts of makeup is highlighting. And of course, you know I am using Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics. So I'm highlighting my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, which I've also been loving with the whole contouring of my nose, like really weird. And I've also been really into putting some highlight right above the arch of my brow. It really just makes my face look so dewy and pretty. And so now I'm going to finish off with lips. First, I'm using a NYX liner. I think it's in like earth tone or something. It's just like, it's a brown. I'll leave everything listed down below for you guys, but I'm just going to fill and I'm going to line and fill that in. Wow, I am like all over the place. I apologize. And then now I'm using the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Tulle, which is beautiful for fall. Look at this. Look at this ox blood lip. And then for hair, I cheated and did it off camera, and I just went ahead and curled it. And I have a tutorial on how I curl my hair if you guys are interested. But first, I'm using this Garnier Frutis Texture Tease because I've just been really into actually trying to style my hair and give it more volume. So I use this just to add texture and really amp up the curls a little bit. But I also have been really loving using the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing sea salt spray. It adds a ton of texture to your hair. So I highly recommend this. I love using it on dry hair now. It's amazing. My curls, oh, they look so good. And then that is actually the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I went ahead and threw in some concert footage, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!